Alright, I don't know what's going on, folks. My OBS just started crashing. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the stream. Oh, stream finished. Thank you. Now my stream is finished. That's some bull. I'm basically have to do another stream now. This is whack. This is whack, man. This is whack, man. Some bullshit. They don't want you to win. Who's they? Society. They don't want you to win. Because if they did, there's no explanation to why my shit just crashed. Still gotta eat good though. What game are you talking about, Victory? I'm not playing a game right now. This ain't no game. It's the game of life. You're playing with it. But anyway, let's continue. I'm pissed now, man. All my streams, all my views just went out the window.
Hit the follow button first and watch until the end because it's going to blow your mind. Number 1 on the list is Mountain Dew because it contains brominated vegetable oil, and that contains bromine, which can cause headaches, memory loss, and impair balance. Number 2 is Skittles because they contain artificial colors yellow 5 and yellow 6, banned in Norway and Sweden because they're thought to cause allergic reactions and hyperactivity in children. Number 3 is Instant Mashed Potatoes because they contain a preservative known as butylated hydroxyanisole, or BHA. It's also found in rubber and wax food packaging and known to be a human carcinogen. Number 4 is bread products like Pillsbury breadsticks and those $5 footlongs. They contain azodicarbonamide, which is used to make yoga mats and shoe soles. Meditate on that for a second.
Yoga mats and shoe
US
soles.
pork, because it contains a drug known as ractopamine. It's a feed additive that increases food conversion efficiency in farm animals. Follow me for more shit like this.
Who's gonna be eating that ractopamine over there? Oh, who used to eat these as a kid? Alright, I can't hear what she's saying. What about these Smuckers? Damn, why is it so low?
No one understands how I sat at the dinner table with my family and I go, I freaking hate Robert F. Kennedy. Because I thought this account was real. And I literally go, okay, Michelle Obama, because we all know what she did when we were in elementary school and she came into the office and she ruined our food. I really thought this was real. I really was convinced that he was going to ban Uncrustables on January 20th.
Smuckers, Uncrustables.
I'm also so mad because it's so not fair. All these influencers that keep going to the Eras Tour show. It's just not fair, okay?
Effective January 20th, all Uncrustables will be banned in the U.S. Make America healthy again. Yeah, but why? What's the reason? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know why. It's a processed food, I understand. But give us the real reason why.
It's not about Brianna, but like, if I see one more person that's making me so mad, like I'm very jealous. I am so mad right now. I think I'm about to start my period, so I'm a little angry. You no one understands how I sat at the dinner table with my family and I go, I freaking hate Robert F. Kennedy. Because I thought this account was real. And I literally go, okay, Michelle Obama, because we all know what she did when we were in elementary school and she came into the office and she ruined our food. I really thought this was real. I really was convinced that he was going to ban Uncrustables on January 20th. Yikes. I'm also so mad.
Let's look at some of the comments. They said they hit the Pentagon, but not soda? Wow. It's like they're trying to get rid of the lowest common denominators. Like, they're not trying to get rid of the money makers, the big boys, the real problems. The things loaded up in sugar, which is, of course, soda and other products. Sugar. Follow the sugar. Like they say, follow the money, follow the sugar. All right. If we can stop the Choco Taco ban, we can keep the Uncrustables. Come on, people. Not when they just released the raspberry flavor. See, these people are willing and content to stay in the matrix. I love eating them still frozen. And I'm pretty sure we all remember these as a kid. I'm not saying I used to like them. I didn't like or hate them. Cause back then I just didn't like how much jelly they used to add to them. Like, the jelly, I'm sure, was the best part, but I never liked how much jelly was stuffed in there. I like the regular peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I almost just ordered 100 boxes of Uncrustables. I'm too easily influenced. I know. You're one of them, the peons. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Oh, it's not real. Not gonna lie, I for real been making them and freezing them. Bahaha. And same with the Eras tour. I've been around since before debut. Some rando been around for 2 days and gets to go. I don't know what the hell this person talking about. The comments did not listen at all. Anyway.
Today, we're doing something illegal. We are going to try foods in America that are banned in the UK and Europe. Food number one. Fruit Loops. I've never tried these. They've
Fruit
spelled fruit
Loops.
wrong. Yeah. Apparently, the food colouring in these are illegal and cause nerve cell damage.
Nerve
That's
cell
mental.
damage.
Oh, it does smell good. Would you like some nerve cell damage?
Would you like some nerve
No
cell
problem.
damage there?
Coming right up. Who's this guy on the front? What's that? A little penguin?
And you know, with these types of foods, oh, you can't see it. With these types of foods, they're so colorful, right? Why do you think they're so colorful as foods, breakfast cereals? They're marketed to kids. Kids don't know any better. They just see it looks good. It looks tasty. When you open it, it smells fruity. But nothing in it is beneficial for you. It's not healthy. It has no nutrition. It's all sugar. It's all extruded sugar. It's all sugar that's been extruded from some type of paste that has been heated up in an oven, in an industrial oven, as it passes down the belt or however they make it. With no nutrition added at all. It's just chock full of sugar. I'm pretty sure if we were to taste the paste before it gets baked or hardened, it would just be really sweet. But because I worked in the food processing plant before, like for ingredients. Now similar to how we made like our salty foods or our sweet foods, sweet food ingredient. Excuse me. Our sweet food ingredients. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Forgive me for that one. A quick round of applause for the poor bloke there that just belched about 30 decibels over the required frequency.
On the front of the box. Let's have a look at them dry first. Wow. It's like, have you smelt them? Pure chemicals.
Pure chemicals.
That is
eh?
E numbers.
Yeah, love it. I'm bouncing off the walls. Let's get some milk in.
Forget Red Bull. Fruit Loops.
Bro looks like he's going through a
Fruit
sugar
Loops for
rush
the
right
first
now.
time. Here we go.
Let us know if you're a Fruit Loop fan. Right, here we go.
It would be crazy if as soon as they stepped into the UK they were arrested for eating this food.
Forget Skittles, I can taste the rainbow.
Yeah, I can almost
Taste
feel
the
my insides
rainbow,
rotting.
bloke.
Very sweet. I feel fine though, I don't know.
Bring Fruit Loops to the
Bro
UK.
started to twitch.
Hey, do you like Fruit Loops? Jace doesn't by the sounds of it. We are going to be doing a series of this showing you guys foods that are available in America but banned in the UK and Europe.
Thanks to the FDA.
Cheers, FDA.
Right.
Breaking news! If you eat any of these foods, say goodbye. All these foods are being banned now that red dye number 3 is banned from the United States. Breaking news! If you eat any of these foods, say goodbye.
So any of these foods, eh? So Nesquik, that's a Nestle brand. So it's gonna affect Nestle. Ensure, I don't know who owns that one. Atkins. Okay, and then we got the Cosmic Brownies. Red food dye. So anything that's pink with a reddish hue, anything that has a reddish hue to it is in trouble in the next 2 years. Bomb pops.
Bye. All these foods are being banned now that red dye number 3 is banned from the United States. Breaking being banned now that red dye number 3 is banned from the United.
So cherries, maraschino cherries, some brands. So cherries, how are cherry? What they put like food coloring for like cherry sauce or something like the cherry syrup. Pez candy, assorted fruits. Double bubble original twist bubble gum. Trolley sour crawlers candy. Yoo-hoo strawberry flavored drink. What else? Good humor strawberry shortcake bar. And other frozen desserts. I mean, all these things, McCormick red food coloring and other brands of food coloring. So they're selling food coloring in the form of food coloring. Some brands of cough syrup and cough drops. Some brands of gummy vitamins. Some snack cakes and frostings. So basically damn near everything on the damn shelves are gonna be taken out. And you already know some people be leaving these foods on the shelves for months to years on end because of their long shelf lives. They're gonna have to get rid of years worth of inventory. Cause you know they never switch them out. They just leave them shits there until somebody buys them. But hey man, good riddance. Oh shoot, that also means Doritos. So what are they gonna do for Doritos? Are they gonna start creating Cheeto flakes that aren't real Cheetos? That's not real orange and red? Are they gonna have to start using real cheese? Nope. They're gonna use some sort of other alternative that's not red. That's not real red. That's not real yellow or orange or whatever. They're gonna have to do something different. So I guess I won't be eating any type of chips anytime soon.
United States. Breaking news!
Yo, this is actually getting worrying because what else are we supposed to eat if we can't even eat the food dyes? The food dyed food. Like, killing us here. No, my peeps. Not the brownies. Can't they just take the dye out? Problem solved. I mean, they can, but it's not gonna. Presentation matters. Presentation does matter. Like, if the food looks more red, it does look more juicy and tasty. If it's supposed to be red. Not me seeing this as I drink my strawberry Nesquik. All of these people are consumers of processed foods. What you mean, cosmic brownies? No, my strawberry shortcake ice cream bars. I thought they would get rid of the red 40 dye, then red 3 dye. Not my double bubble. I didn't chew it for its long-lasting flavor. I chewed it for the nostalgia of my childhood. Your childhood is gone. No, no, not my peeps. Cosmic brownies and Ensure. No, the brownies. Not the brownies. TikTok and now this. Why does the government care about our health? They've never cared about us. I think it's a different regime, you know? Biden, I feel like, was letting any damn thing go. He was letting any damn thing go. So this, I feel like it's a way of making America great again, I guess. Like, maybe it's the Trump regime in full pursuit right now. Yeah,
Here are
maybe.
10 foods banned in the U.S. due to health concerns. Morningstar Farms bacon strips.
Bacon
Starburst
strips.
fruit by the foot. Betty Crocker loaded mashed potatoes. Pez. Nesquik strawberry. Ensure strawberry shake. Atkins strawberry shake. Maraschino cherries. Candy corn. Good riddance. Betty Crocker red icing.
Yeah, I'm glad they're taking out candy corn.
These foods?
I never liked that candy.
Let me know in the comments. Here, 10 foods banned in the U.S. due to health concerns. Morningstar Farms bacon strips.
Bacon
Starburst
strips.
fruit by the foot.
Let's bring that
Here,
back.
10 foods banned in the U.S. due to health concerns. Morningstar
Farms bacon strips. So it has red food coloring. Why would they need to put red food coloring in your meat? Because I heard something like this before. Like, the meat itself, like, it loses some sort of like potency or flavor or something. Or like, to make the meat look more fresh, they pump it full of red food dyes. So instead of looking gray, or sometimes with rotten food black, then they'll add food dyes to it to pump it up, add some water, add some food dyes, and there you go. It looks brand spanking new. It looks fresh, like fresh meat. Getting rid of that. And red food dye was recently banned and can cause thyroid cancer, breast cancer, liver cancer. Thyroid. I think thyroid has something to do with your immune system. Thyroid gland. Thyroid use. Thyroid is a gland in the neck that produces hormones that regulate how the body uses energy. These hormones affect almost every organ in the body, including the heart, lungs, digestive system, and brain. So, the thyroid. And I remember I had a science teacher in middle school. She actually had to undergo thyroid cancer procedure. So I remember. Breast cancer, we know what that is. Liver cancer, we know what that is. Your liver, breast cancer, liver cancer, thyroid cancer. And it can be caused by red food dye. Number 3. What about the other numbers?
Farms bacon strips.
Hormone imbalances. Oh, he wasn't even
Bacon
done with the
strips.
list. Hormone imbalances,
Strips. Starburst
hyperactivity, and ADHD.
fruit
And
by
that
the
was from the documentary I had just watched. Like, they even mentioned it. They did a study on kids and saw that after taking the red food dye out of their diet, hyperactivity and ADHD cases significantly dropped. Right? Temper tantrums significantly drop. Headaches significantly drop. Migraines significantly drop. Temper tantrums in class and at home significantly drop. They couldn't focus. Their focus got restored. And this is things they were witnessing in kids. Imagine what you people, you poor blokes, are going through by eating all this fucking bullshit. And here we are in the comments. Let's take a look at the comments and see where this bullshit is coming from. Candy corn? Why? Cruel world. Who likes candy corn, bro? And yet you're willing to give yourself different types of cancers and immune deficiencies because of it. Like, do you even need the candy corn, brother? They have until 27 to change it. Yeah, 2027. They've got about 2 years to take all that bullshit out of their systems and out of their stores and out of their company directories and discographies and whatnot. Discographies for music, but you know what I mean. Out of their company supplies. They've got 2 years to get rid of all this bullshit. Not my cherries. They have a few years to change. Watch. Someone's gonna try to get it unbanned. Like, I have a feeling, just like TikTok, they're gonna be like, no, we want the food dye. I bet you do. Candy, give us the cancer, leave the dye. Most people's least fave. Candy corn? No. They have until 2027 to change to the same slightly lesser toxic version that they sell to European countries. Slightly toxic version. Slightly lesser toxic. Why do they keep repeating the same thing? The strawberry protein shakes are my fave. Just take out the red dye. Safe foods down.
The foot. Betty Crocker loaded mashed potatoes. Pez. Bacon strips. Starburst.
In 1983, the FDA acknowledged red dye number 3 caused thyroid tumors. Jesus Christ, in 1883, and it took them how long to get rid of it? 40 years after? Because it's 2025. So 20 years after, it would have been 2003. 20 years after that, it would have been, wow, 2023. So in 40 years, they said, oh, it's causing cancer? All right, give us some time. 40 years later, how many people caught cancer over that 40 years? They should be
5
sued.
United States foods.
Get ready to
5
Here, 10 foods banned in the U.S. due to health concerns. Morningstar Farms bacon strips. Starburst fruit by...
So the FDA acknowledged. Yeah, FDA should be sued. Acknowledged red food dye number 3 caused thyroid tumors and banned it in cosmetics only, while allowing it to remain in food. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Like, they heard it caused cancer. So instead of... So they heard it causes cancer and they say, okay, we know what to do. Instead of banning it in all things, such as the food you'll be eating, let's only ban it in the things you'll be putting on your face. Not the things you'll be eating too. Just the things you'll be putting on your face. That's it. So that even though you won't be eating the cancer, you'll just be passing it on your face. Where the thyroid tumors, right? It's in your throat, so you have to eat it, don't you? So, but the food that you'll be eating, let's leave it in there. Let's leave the cancerous material in the food, so when they do eat it, it passes by your throat or something, or it gets it gets infused within your DNA when you eat it. So instead of having you pass it on your face, let's just allow them to eat it instead. Let them continue to eat the red dye 43. And that took them 40 years to be like, all right, enough of allowing people to eat the red dye number 3. Let's ban it. So they had 40 years to ban it, knowing that it was giving people cancer. Yeah, they should be sued.
By the foot. Betty Crocker.
Despite known cancer risk, red dye number 3 was allowed to remain in food to big food remain in good due to big food industry lobbyists. And we all know who those are. Food industry lobbyists, the people who just like I'm not gonna name any names, but the people who, you know, go to politicians and speak with politicians in favor of this company or that company so that they can have some sort of leeway. That's what a lobbyist is, right? So if that company knew that this stuff gave people cancer, they just want to sell their products. So regardless of if it gives them cancer or not, the lobbyist is going to say, it's not that harmful. We need you to pass this bill and allow us to sell it. And they've been allowed to sell it for 40 years after they found out there's cancer in it. You know, this country's willing to sell its people out. That's what I've noticed. But hey,
Loaded mashed potatoes.
it's neither here nor there.
Nesquik.
In 1990, the FDA banned red food dye number 3 in cosmetics and drugs, but failed to ban it in foods. So they got a second time to ban it. Remember, it was in 83, and then they revisited it almost 10 years later, 7 years later. They banned it in cosmetics 7 years before. Then they banned it in drugs. And then another 30 years after, they banned it in the foods. This is your country, folks. This is your country.
Quick strawberry. Ensure strawberry.
So they just let you guys just keep getting the cancers for another 30 years. Just let them keep getting the cancers for another 30 years.
Shake.
So they were even putting the cancers in the drugs you were taking. So you were so think about this. You were taking a drug to get yourself better so that you can fix some illness that you had, not knowing that the drug you were taking was giving you cancer as well. Think about that. Like, think about that one. You take a drug for a cold or cough and now you have cancer. Thyroid cancer, breast cancer, liver cancer, ADHD, hypertension, or hyperactivity. Like, you took the drug for a cold or flu. Like, you remember those red syrups that you would take for a cold? So you had a cold, you took this red syrup not knowing that it had red food dye number 3 in it, which can cause cancer. So use that syrup long enough, guess what you might have? Cancer.
Kim's strawberry shake. Maraschino cherries.
Red dye number 3 was found to have no safe threshold, but was overlooked due to industry lobbying. Yeah, people were getting paid to allow this stuff to keep going. That's all it was. They were getting paid to allow red food dye to still be in your food. After they banned it in your cosmetics, and then they revisited and banned it in your drugs. But it took them 30 years after banning it in the drugs after 7 years of banning it in the cosmetics to ban it in the food. 30 years of cancers. 30 years of cancers. They're willing to let your country go through 30 years of cancers before they're willing to take it out.
Candy corn.
Many countries have banned red number 3 for decades due to health concerns, forcing companies to reformulate products for overseas markets. And that's where the EU versus European versus US foods comes in. The US is a lot more unhealthy than the European markets.
Good riddance.
That's what I
Betty
heard.
Crocker red icing.
I also heard that about the bread. People would go to Italy and places like those, the European countries, for vacation would eat bread, and they even said they don't feel as bloated eating the bread over there versus over here. I'm like, but it's bread. What's the difference with bread over there with over here? It's bread. How simple can bread be? Like, how complicated can it be to make bread? But apparently even in the flour it's different. Like, even all the way down to the root of the flour, they're adding shit in.
Do you eat these foods? Let me know in the comments. Here are 10 foods banned in the US due to health concerns. Morningstar Farms bacon strips. Starburst fruit by the foot.
Breaking news! If you eat it.
Today, we're doing
I am.
California, amongst other states, are looking to have a nationwide ban on these popular food items right here due to its cancer-causing ingredients. There's no date as to when the ban will take place. However, they will get this done sooner than later. I know some
Sooner
of the
than
high
later.
calorie
It
individuals
needs to be
is gonna
sooner.
mad about this. So you guys let me know in the comments, man. Are these your favorite snacks? And if so, is this ban justifiable?
The ban is overdue. The thing that's surprising, well, the thing that worries me is, what are they gonna replace all the red with? That's what I really want to know, because they're not just willing to let the bag go like this. There's multi-billions of dollars that they're gonna be letting go if they just leave the red out of their products. They've got entire product lines with red in them, like Doritos. People like Doritos is synonymous with being orange, cheesy cheddar, even though it's not cheese. It's synonymous with those characteristics. So what are they gonna do? What do you think these companies are gonna do? They're gonna start innovating, making new compounds that aren't real compounds, that aren't real foods. They're gonna have to find some alternatives. That's not red. Technically, red dye 3, but it's red dye in a different form. And they're gonna have to go through trials, loads of tests. People are going to have to catch lots of cancer before they can perfect this new recipe, this new formula. It's just gonna present something else that's not gonna be beneficial for society. That's what I think. Like, because it's expensive to go healthy. It's very expensive to go healthy. And you think these giant corporations are willing to break the bank to do it? Hell no. Hell to the no. Since when does the government care about our health? Already banned in Europe. We are way behind. Should have never allowed them in the first place. I know, right? But you know, when they put the money in front of you and the numbers, it's hard to say no. Like, that's what it is. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, when they put the number in front of these people, like, they see how much they're going to get for making this deal. Not even just the profit of the things themselves. I'm talking about the politicians and the lobbyists. The lobbyists that go to these politicians to pass these laws. When they get sat down and they put that number in front of them and they say, okay, well, here's here is what we're willing to give you if you pass this law. Okay, they're not thinking about anything else besides that, bro. Unless someone just has a moral conscience in politics. But we have meat, beef, chicken, etc. full of hormones. Hey, it's the give and the take, brother. We eating flaming hot Cheetos at this very moment. Me eating flaming hot Cheetos at this very moment. I know, right? Finna get that thyroid cancer. I don't eat any of those items, so good. Good. This needs to be worldwide. Everything they sell us nowadays has something bad in it. Shaking my head. There's so many more products they're leaving out on this list too. I know, it's just a very small portion. When they do things like this, they only pick and choose very small portions of the market. They're not gonna get the big winners like the Gatorades, the Doritos, and all them. The soda companies, the Coca-Colas, the Pepsis. They need to go after them too. Lucky Charms is gross, but I rock with everything else. Darn it. You know, I feel like one of the things that needs to happen for this to like go like a better way. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Let me know in the comments if I should say it, but I'm not just gonna say it on my own accord. So someone else just mentioned they want to play for some type of game. I don't know what game they talking about, because I didn't mention a game. Maybe Warzone. That's the only other game I'm willing to play with you, because I want to start doing some streams for Warzone. And also be sure to follow my gaming show, the GetUp Show Gaming. You can find it both on YouTube and Twitch. The GetUp Show /gaming or -gaming. The GetUp Show. The GetUp Show /gaming. Or you could find it in this corner right here. It's under channels, right above the Instagram tag. And if you'd like to support the show, Cash App is in this corner right here. That's my Cash App. But yeah, not my Oreos, yeah. Nah, not the Oreos though. That's the OG right there. They cannot get rid of Oreos, bro. They need to find a way around that one. Straight up. I think California has enough problems already. Good. It's banned long time ago. Lucky Charms? Strag? Let's see. This guy look like he's constipated.
The following 10 foods have been selling in the United States for many years, but are banned in other countries across the world because they include certain dyes, pesticides, preservatives, and flavorants. Number 1, Twinkies. Number 2,
Twinkies.
Mountain
Who's still eating Twinkies in 2025?
Dew. Number 3, Fruit Loops. Number 4, Coffee Mate Creamer. Number 5, Stovetop Dressing. Number 6, Skittles Candy. Number 7, Wheat Thins Crackers.
Wheat
Number 8 is Gatorade.
Wheat Thins.
Number 9 is Pop Tarts,
Wheat
or
Thins.
what I like to call Poop Tarts. And
some
finally, number
Wheat
10 is
Thins.
Ritz Crackers. Now, I am quite sure that there are lots of other foods that have these harmful dyes, preservatives, and pesticides in them, but I just wanted to give you some of the most common ones. So if you happen to find some of these in your kitchen or house, I would definitely throw them away immediately, because there's a reason why that they've been banned in other countries. Now, in my next video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the top 5 foods that you can consume to optimize your brain, banned in other countries across the world, because
Let's look at these comments for this one. So, Can you just make a list of those ingredients? Mountain Dew is one of the worst for teeth decay. Yeah, I heard that too. But Mountain Dew is so good though, man. Like, what? Watch part 2 of my video. It's alright. I'm still eating them, by the way. Yeah, I mean, and then you'll be complaining when those medical bills start hitting. Be careful. I mean, at the end of the day, you could still eat these things in moderation. I'm pretty sure you could still eat them in moderation. Like, I think the real problem comes in where, like, people are eating these things every day for lunch or snacks or shit. Like, every day. People eating Doritos every day. I'm surprised, because I've seen people eat McDonald's and Wendy's every day. Well, that's normal. That's normal. But, like, yeah, these red food dyes gotta go. Well, these food dyes in general. We have all this in Canada, I know. Maybe without some of the harmful ingredients. No, I'm pretty sure they'd sell out their citizens too in Canada. I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised because Australia is generally considered a healthy country. Australia has all of them. Australia is its own place, bro. It's off in West Bubble somewhere. So of course it's gonna be doing something. They probably approached them and gave them that bag. You know, you still get all of this in Canada. You can still get all this, maybe without some of the harmful ingredients. In some countries, people are eating bugs and grasshoppers. Please leave me alone. Yeah, but technically that's whole food. Bugs and grasshoppers. And that's protein. And they have natural compounds. Like the bugs and grasshoppers aren't chemically made or lab grown compounds. They're not directly gonna give you cancer. Like literally just by consuming and ingesting them. They're not just gonna give you cancer just cause. Just eat organic food, not processed. That way, that's what nature wants. Yeah, facts. Not stovetop stuffing. It sounds good. I know it tastes good, but so bad. And it's always coming from people who don't know how to cook, honestly. Stovetop stuffing? Is that supposed to be good food? It doesn't even sound good. Stuffing. like is that a food product? Wait, hold on. Stove top stuffing. Like people just eat this stuff? I thought it was bread. It's a quick cooking stuffing that is available in supermarkets, unlike traditional stuffing prepared on the stove in a pot and can also be prepared in a microwave oven. Ooh, fancy. Stovetop stuffing meals. Chicken and stuffing casserole. Recipes using box stuffing. Chicken stuffing bake. I mean, as a topping, yeah, sure, but I don't think it should be eaten as like real food. Hopefully that's not what she meant. But damn, Strag. All this stuff is sold in Canada, not Ritz. Yes, tastes good. Tastes so good, right? I think other countries have different ingredients to USA. OMG, I have all of them in my pantry. Yikes, start eliminating them little by little. Wait, what? I just bought 24 cases of Gatorade. Gatorade used to have high fructose corn syrup, but they got rid of that, so that's good. But it probably has some other shit in there. You already know. It has a lot of sugar. That's all I know. Cause I used to drink a lot of Gatorade for football. So like I remember that shit was chock full of sugar. They are all available in Australia. I heard same product but with less harmful ingredients in some countries. Yeah.
Which state inspired Iowa's school food ban proposal? Iowa lawmakers are considering a bill to ban margarine and certain synthetic food dyes from schools, modeled after California's School Food Safety Act, which restricts dyes like Red 40 and Yellow 5 due to potential health risks. While some representatives support the bill, others like Repairham, Heather Matson, have raised concerns about the evidence and implementation, suggesting the need for risks. While some representatives support the bill, others like Repairham, Heather Matson, have raised concerns about the evidence and implementation, suggesting
like
support the bill.
like
Others like Repairham, Heather Matson, have raised concerns about the evidence and implementation, suggesting the need for further research and adjustment. Which state inspired Iowa's school food ban proposal? Iowa lawmakers.
So, food bans in schools. That's
Which
actually
state
pretty interesting.
inspired Iowa's school food ban proposal? Iowa lawmakers are considering a bill to ban margarine and certain synthetic food dyes from schools, modeled after California's School Food Safety Act, which restricts dyes like Red 40 and Yellow 5 due to potential health risks. While some representatives support the bill,
Red
others,
40, Yellow 5.
Others like Repairham, Heather Matson, have raised concerns.
Others like Repairham. Why is it showing the same?
Let me know now if you're okay. Text call if you're okay.
I can't have that food in. Can't have that music in there.
Soybean oil is cheaper than water. It's fattening up my boys and my daughter. Remember a time.
How do confetti Pop-Tarts? Nesquik strawberry milk.
Why is he so low?
Ooh, it's not there. Okay, good.
I'm here, very sad to say. Majority of these strawberry products are not going to be on the shelf. I'm sorry.
I will very happily pass on those free carcinogens that come in those foods. Look up all the foods. So we have cakes and cupcakes, frozen dessert frostings, cherries, fruit cocktails, colored beverages, protein shake,
Like,
vegetarian
the thing
meats,
is
bacon,
that, like,
sausage,
the red food dye is gonna cover a lot of different food that the U.S. makes. So it's gonna be actually very interesting to see like where this country goes to be able to curb it, you know? To be able to curb that. How are they gonna replace all these foods? That's what I really want to know. Like, how are they gonna replace all these foods? Because this is the entire supermarket in action right here. Like, I don't think it's gonna be that easy. I don't think it's gonna be easy at all. But anyway, folks, that's gonna be the show for today. Well, the show for this afternoon or this morning. I'd like for you all to like the video. Like the video, it's gonna really help me get into the algorithm. And of course, I want you all to subscribe. There's about 14 active viewers in the viewing right now. So like the video, subscribe. I'll be coming back on later on. Possibly around like 6 o'clock, somewhere around then. Like the video, subscribe for more. And I'll see you all next time. And I'm gonna give you one more time, one more chance to change your life in 2025 by subscribing to the GetUp Show, where we help you improve your life one brick at a time. And we're out of here. Peace.